Hello, and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more... Whoa, I almost just said XCOM. I've been playing a lot of XCOM recently. Europa Universalis IV, Blackjack and Hookers. Alright, so, I don't know if you can tell, I'm still a little tiny bit under the weather, but my voice has come back. I feel much better. A little bit stuffy, so I kind of sound, a little bit different maybe, but I'm really eager to get back into playing the game and, enjoying my time here. So, without further ado, let's play some more Blackjack and Hookers. It's time for Moroccan separatists to go away. Meknes is not happy with us, probably the province that we recently stole from them. We could probably just raise autonomy, although that's not really going to do anything. They're still going to rebel no matter what we do. Although the active mission area is also fairly sizable. It's part of the reason. We do have some war exhaustion. I'm thinking, I noticed, before I started playing, that Aragon has decided, out of nowhere, to fabricate like crazy on France. They are eager for some more pieces of the French. So, let's do a province count before we dive into a war. So we're going to do this click, and it was 31 that they're allowed to have. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So, they're allowed to have 31, and when they have 24, just want to make sure I don't make a mistake here. That's 7, right? So we can give them 7 more provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they've also got claims on Provence, but Provence is not involved with this war, so we could feed them 5 more French corps, and then we could maybe go nuts on Provence as well. Since they fabricated on Provence, they've got, there'll be 5 there, 6, 7. Might not be bad. It's nice and contiguous. Although we would really probably prefer to take this province because it's in the correct trade node and it's got the estuary. It's too bad they didn't get a claim on Lyonnais. They can't, of course, because of the they don't border it. But yeah, you know what? If I had to take 2 provinces from Provence, I'd rather have these 2. Look at that, 50, nearly 50 development. Holy crap. Okay, Provence is allied with nobody who matters. Yeah, okay, so we're going to wait like 8 months. No, well, not 8 months, more like 12 months. Get our war exhaustion down to 0. Then we're going to declare on France and Provence. We're going to feed 7 more provinces to Aragon. We're going to give Aragon the time to core that land, and then we're going to integrate Aragon, I think. I think that it just makes sense, right, to get rid of the relationship slot requirement. Wow, we have a lot of CBs, don't we? Look, that's completely unreadable. Right, okay, we also have a disaster ticking up, the aristocratic coup. They're a little bit upset about something or other. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of diplomats free. Of course, everyone's going to change their rivals because we just loaded the game in. Muscovy will cede more land. That's a shame, you know. Muscovy's just, well, they're not going to be forming Russia. Let's just put it that way. We will top off relations with our buddies. So, the Commonwealth... Who else are we even related to? I forget now. We have a royal marriage with Scotland, but nothing else. They're really upset with me about something. I guess we improve relations with them as well. How are we looking on this whole disputed succession thing? England has no heir and he's 57. Oh man. How amazing would that be if we could actually land that? Like, if I stopped rivaling him... No, I hate you for the rest of the game because you pirated me and you violated the Treaty of Tordesillas. So, there's just no way that can even possibly happen. However, Muscovy has no heir as well. He's only 19, though. But there's so many cores. So many cores over here. You know? Distance between borders. I'm going to improve relations with him anyway. And we'll manually set him to friendly. Just, I don't know. You know, maybe something could happen. I'd be willing to go over the relationship limit to try it. Trade company, boom. Alright, so people have been saying that this event can fire. There's no cooldown on it. And even though this one usually is going to give you a better overall payoff, if you factor in the fact that this event can fire multiple times in the 10-year period, it might be better to take the dividend on our investment. Let's just do a little bit of quick math. Right now we have a 60% bonus to our trade income from this, so 25.90. It's difficult, kind of, to do it the math here because trade efficiency also affects the amount of trade power you have, but it's a pretty good rough estimation. So about 16.19 base times 0.1, that's 1.6 ducats times 120 months. That's about 194 ducats. We would earn over 10 years just based off that, not factoring in the trade efficiency bonus. Okay, fine. I'm going to go ahead and do what other people have suggested. We'll take the demand dividend on investment. Somebody, like, log that date in the comments and just see how often this event fires. It'd be interesting. No military access for you, I'm sorry. Realizing now that I do still sound fairly sick, I apologize. Wish that I didn't, but our truce with Scotland is up. We have 100 of this stuff. Let's get some more mercantilism. What were we doing with our boats anyway? Where are they? Okay, they're currently coming home. Armies. We have a 19k stack coming over this way. We have our boats heading over this way. Right, we sent them home to deal with the Moroccan rebellion. That's what it is. Uh-oh, capped on admin points. How'd they let that happen? Well, I suppose that's a good-ish problem to have. I mean, if you're going to have a problem, sure. Income is pretty spectacular at the moment. Are there any buildings that we can build that would be useful right now? I know I've been holding off on building any of our naval force summit because we're getting so much more. We're getting new ships soon. A few more shipyards might not be a horrible idea. But I don't really trust the game to prioritize using shipyards, and I don't want to do it manually anyway. I'm just not even going to worry about it. It'll just build them when they build them. On the other hand, workshops, I do think that we want to build these out. And any temples as well that are above 0.1. Roughly, that's what I'm looking at. About 0.1 would be nice. Also, we could consider doing trade companies as well. Although they have a tendency to not pay off as well. I mean, they're alright. Yeah, alright, why not? Let's just build a couple of them. As far as development goes, we've decided, or rather I've decided, that I'm just not going to worry about the efficiency numbers because eventually when I do build buildings, it'll just work out. So we're going to take the cheapest thing to upgrade. Well, you see in this case, I wish that it would tell you the actual like impact of tax modifiers. What is this negative 33.3? I get that it's negative, but what? Tangiers, it's probably autonomy, right? If I had to guess. Tax modifiers, non-accepted culture. And local autonomy. Well, sure. Well, why can't you tell me that in the thing, huh? So, anyway. There goes a lot of admin points. And we're almost up there on military points now as well. So, looks like we're going to get some more troops as well. Alright, anyone else that we want to try to do this with? England, still Muscovy, Saxony as well. Lubeck. Lubeck, you know, you wouldn't be horrible. You've actually got quite a bit of development up here. You're not too young. 33 is not bad. Wouldn't accept royal marriage right now because they don't like us, but... I notice that, like, sometimes when I'm playing, I'll go on, like, a conquest spree where every diplomat's doing fabrications, and then I'll come back and I'm like, oh, we should improve relations, and then every diplomat's improving relations. You know? I can't really, like... keep my playstyle consistent between recording sessions. Apparently I have exiled armies. Well, why have you not marched over here? I'm fairly certain that I told you to. Fairly certain. Alright, we know that the Moroccan Rebellion and the Tlemceni Separatists are both going to fire soon. Grab our leader. Revolt risk is in these two provinces, so I think we'll split the army. They're not both protected by forts. Meknes is the one that's not. But they're both defensive terrains, so we'd just like to have an army on both, I think. Suffer a little bit of attrition marching through here, which is fine. I think we're doing just fine on manpower for now. We're gaining 545 per month, which is pretty good. It's not a bad position to be in, really. Be nice if we had a second leader. We have room for more leaders. How's our heir look? 633. He's not going to become a leader. He's too good. What else can we do? Well, we could consider talking to the estates to see if they'd provide us with a guy, but Considering we already have issues with their influence, I think that'd be a bad idea. The advancement of the nobility expires in 82. That's pretty soon. April of 82. We're in March, so that's like 25 months. So in 25 months, yeah, actually that means the aristocratic coup is not a threat at all. That's good to know. So we'll get rid of that looming disaster indicator. We don't really care about Aragon's Liberty Desire, but we'll fix that for the war with France. By the way, we only have 6 months to go. Supply limit here is 28. So we'll send half this army over there again as well. In fact, let's also grab any extra cannons that we can. Fill out that back row. Try to save some of our troops. Bring these infantry back up to Tangier in preparation for coming home. Our navy is a mere shell of what our nation expects. The problem is that I'm not going to take Diplotech until we finish diplomatic ideas, so that mission's going to take a very long time. And the reward's not actually that useful. Let's just cancel the mission for now. It's going to take 10 years probably. Easy. Okay, so in 4 months, or 5 if we want to take it all the way down to 0, we will go ahead and declare the war probably on France first, just to, you know, take advantage of the fact that he has very weak allies. Pskov. Why would you ally Pskov, of all people? Like, how did that happen? What possible benefit do you have from being allied to a 2-province minor? You think he's trying to, I guess it's possible. He could be trying to, no. There's no way he'd accept vassalization. That's just a stupid alliance. France has gone full derp at this point. Alright, 3 months. Aragon, I'm going to need you to be loyal. Let's also check on the status of the rest of our vassals. We'll sort by type. Okay, so the lowest... It'd be nice if you could do type and then by something else. So, one of our colonial nations is a little bit low. 100's not bad. These 3 are all great. So we'll improve relations with them. Capped out on military monarch points now. Now we're not going to spend nearly as much on military monarch points because I want to have the ability to take the tech right away. So that's good. Lubeck and Saxony still having possible issues. Our colony is finished. Okay, I forgot. I remember recently I was I'm having some issues with colonial regions or something down here. I had colonized like this entire island without realizing that it's not a freaking colonial region. Which makes no sense to me. I think we'll just colonize out here. Try to finish this colonial nation there and then start one up here. Get them all going. Okay, we have an event. Regional nobles challenge Castile. Reform society. Cause them to gain loyalty. I don't care about one province's modifier. Sure, gain loyalty, by all means. Something just happened with Saxony. Change government types. These are my heavies, I assume? Alright. Let's bring the transports up to here. Let's unmothball them. We're going to want to blockade the French coast. And, yeah, still 3 months to go. Dominance of the clergy is now also causing an issue, apparently. Right at 80%. Wow, that's a lot of ducats right there. We're not going to demand support from them anymore. I've just decided that the more I think about it, the penalties, I think, is a short-sighted advantage. Like, I think I'm only going to use this from now on when, like, taking the demand would give me, like, a military tech level or something that would just really, really give me a lot of power. Because the long-term effect is that we're making so much money, we're going to get so many buildings, and then eventually we're going to, well, we already do have level 3 advisors, you know, it's just, I think I've explained myself well enough, right? I mean, I think I've explained it in the previous episodes, why I think it's the right thing to do. Oh, England's trying to fabricate claims on me, huh? That's not very smart of them. Okay, still 3 months to go. I keep pausing the game and events keep firing up, which is causing us to go a little bit slower than I'd probably like. But France is on Tech 14. We're on Tech 14. We've actually got Tech Advantage and an Idea Advantage, so we've been doing a lot better than they have with Monarch points. They only have -2 Prestige, so they're going to have... They'll still have quite a bit of morale because they're the French, but I think we'll be able to beat them, face head-to-head. By the way, Aragon, just how disloyal are you? Aragon's at 64%, so we just support their loyalists. Go ahead and do that now. That should put them at, yeah, low enough that we're good. I think we're 1 month away now. No? Hold on, why are we suffering so much from attrition? Oh my god. You freaking derps. How long has this been going on? So we got the achievement. I remember we did that last time. And I think I decided I don't really want to have these troops out here anymore. Well, that would explain why it was taking so long to get this thing done. I'm still going to wait 2 more months. I want to be right down to 0. Considering I'm going to make Aragon and Naples and the Commonwealth do most of the work for me. Okay, truce is up with these guys. Morocco, would you please give me another province? Not yet. Mali. Thank you. No more ships for you. Okay, we fabricated nothing down here. Mutapa, I don't think you were willing to give me land, were you? Relative worth of province, huh? I think we were gonna just attack Kilwa at some point. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's get this party started. So, we'll make the war over a non-fort province like Perigord. We'll call in the Commonwealth. He's allied a couple more people now, but they won't matter. Let's go ahead and get this started. Everyone's ready to fight. We're good to go. I'm going to move over into the forest coast. My heavies need 1 more month to recover. The French have how many ships? Denmark has 11 heavies. We'll want to hold off, I think, on... you know what? I'm going to bring my lights together with the heavies. We shouldn't really be protecting trade while we're at war. We'll just use them for combat. Meanwhile, the transports are going to bring home everything. And now Brandenburg. Ooh, Brandenburg's 70 years old. Wow. He would accept a royal marriage. Well, if there was ever an opportunity, now is the time, I think. So we'll take that royal marriage. Let's check Brandenburg's on-death effect now. Succession war between Commonwealth and Castile. Well, we're allies in a war, so how would that even work? The French don't even have very many troops, do they? They have 23,000 infantry. Yeah. Still, I'm going to conserve my manpower. We're going to let them do most of the fighting. That's what we have them for, so... Let's go up here and blockade. And before we go too much further into this war, I think I'm going to take a break here. But as always, I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.